Hey Books, welcome into our Pisces-Aries astrology tarot reading for January 2026. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and being here on this side of the channel. Okay, make sure you guys check out the deck giveaway that I'm doing if you haven't already. I posted it on the membership tab. Any deck that you might be interested in my deck thrift shop, you can be yours for absolutely free, shipping on me as a thank you to y'all for your love and support here on the channel. I'm going to keep that giveaway open until all the decks are gone so I can make space for new decks to come in. I might even post some more, actually. I've been going through my my collection last night. I might even post a few more, okay? So keep your eye out. I'll let you guys know what new decks might be available here soon. But shout out to y'all who have already grabbed your decks and claimed them. They are on the way to y'all. All right, and I really do hope you enjoy them. Let's talk about January 2026 Pisces-Aries. Okay, I was getting this spiritual sensitivity. Your spiritual sensitivity might be increasing, might be more heightened than usual. Okay. Your perception around the partnerships, the connections and relationships that you might be in might be affected because of this spiritual sensitivity. You are being called to dig a little deeper into maybe a particular connection that you have in your life. But it's digging deep with the spiritual sense, where you might normally be inclined to dig with your emotional energy. Spirit wants you to dig with your spiritual awareness. See something through your spiritual eye, not your emotional body. Or feel it through your emotional body. Yeah, okay. So there feels like your spirit body and your emotional body are trying to get on one page. Trying to understand something. It could be centered around a partnership that keeps coming up for whatever reason. But it feels like your emotional body and your spiritual body is trying to get on the same page. Yeah, partnership. Okay, so we are talking about a connection here for you. Okay. And there might need to be a bit of a review here. Yeah, fourth house. Whatever this is, it could hit close to home. Meaning this could be relationships with family. This could be your relationship with your culture, with your environment, with your community. Relationship with your belief systems. Okay? Your emotional body is trying to seek something or someone out. And there could be somewhat of a block around that, maybe due to a spiritual sensitivity. So you could be protected here or guarded against emotionally connecting with someone right now, because spiritually it might not be in your best interest in this moment. Interesting. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about what that is for Pisces-Aries divine. How is that relevant here in the astrology for January 2026 for Pisces-Aries energies and placements? Keep in mind, this can resonate for your 12th and 1st house placements, or any placement or planets you might have in Pisces or Aries if you're not born under this cusp, okay? What's going on with Pisces-Aries and this spiritual sensitivity? The sun and the Cancer, exactly. Exactly, the sun in Cancer. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you might be very immersed in your emotions right now, in your emotional body. Maybe that Cancer full moon brought about that kind of intensity. Neptune and vision, 12th house, there you go. Piscean energy, North Node in future. Maybe you're thinking about the future a lot recently. Maybe you keep having visions of someone being a part of your future. And maybe that's where the emotional body and the spiritual body are kind of like crossed a little bit. Because maybe emotionally that's great, but spiritually you might be conflicted, or maybe spiritually that's amazing and emotionally you're conflicted. It seems like, again, there's some sort of effort to get those energetic bodies in the same frequency, in the right alignment, right? With these chakras aligning in the 12th house, introspection. Is something good for my future? I just heard that. Is it good for my future? Is it good for my future? Yeah, journey, progressions. This could be a spiritual journey. Okay, maybe you're on the divine counterpart, twin flame journey, if you identify with that. Okay, tell me a little bit more about what's going on. What's this North Node future and these visions? Community. Okay, that's just going to keep coming out, right? And one more. For Pisces, Aries, thank you. An ascendant, okay? Entrance. Cultivate at the bottom. Okay. There's definitely something being highlighted in your emotional body. It's like some way that you feel holds a larger or bigger truth than you might be aware of or connecting with right now. I think you're being called to cultivate the future, cultivate some sort of progress or movement forward. You keep getting visions about it. You keep seeing it. This could be even in dreams, Pisces, Aries. Keep seeing someone in your dreams, seeing the same scenario, visiting the same places, ending up on the same like streets and the same buildings. Those are my brain is moving so fast, my mouth can't keep up. Those are clues into what the future holds for you. You see yourself surrounded by certain energies or in a certain community. That's almost like a sneak preview or a sneak peek into what's to come. That's what you're being given right now. And with that Taurus energy at the bottom, I know we don't like that word, but maybe patience is a part of this. Something might be taking its time, or you feel like something's taking too long or too much time. Maybe you feel like time is running out. Keep in mind that time is a man-made construct. No need to put any pressure on yourself when it comes to time. Because in truth, it's an illusion. Everything is happening in the right time. Yeah, Neptune is in its last degrees of Pisces in the 12th house. King of Wands energy. Okay. You're more in control of time than you think. Something about bending the rules or bending time. Time bending. Yeah, maybe. Okay, thank you, Divine. You have a couple of different energetic cycles happening right now, Pisces, Aries. In one energetic cycle, time seems to be moving slow. In another one, time maybe seems like it's speeding up or moving very quickly. It's like, how could certain aspects or phases or sections of my life seem to be moving slow and then moving quick? That is a sign that you are integrating. Okay, you're integrating some higher frequencies here, Pisces, Aries, with Source being your first card out. Ascendant, yeah, entering some sort of new energy, new alignment. Again, the chakras in the 12th house. Transcendence. Maybe you're having a karmic release. Tell me a little bit more about the Sun. Thank you. Yeah, the Six of Swords. Aquarius season might bring about the right amount of detachment for you, Pisces, Aries. For you to get active around something, or for you to move on or move forward, and not move on like leave everything in the past, but to get moving or get something in motion. Something might start picking up. Maybe that's it. Something might start speeding up once the sun is fully in Aquarius here, okay? So later on in the month, death energy. Right, it's about a transformation process you're going through. Clarify Cancer energy here. The Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Something that maybe emotionally has had a hold on you, you finally are detaching from. Yeah, okay. So prepare. This is going to be like the great detachment for you, Pisces, Aries. A really big release of energy, okay? A really big release of energy that's going to happen when the sun enters Aquarius fully. Okay? Clarify this Cancer energy. What's the immersion for Pisces, Aries? What's the immersion? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Immerse in that feeling of being emotionally fulfilled. This is the vision. That's the vision. You see yourself very abundantly. You see yourself being very happy. You might be having dreams of like everything working out, or being in some sort of community dynamic, family dynamic with somebody. And it's like, that is a reality that exists. You're being given those visions for a reason. Yeah, it's coming to you quickly. It's moving fast. You might want to speed up time. That's maybe what it is. Hurry up and get to that point. Yeah. Sometimes when the divine gives us those little sneak peeks and those little teasers of what's to come, it can bring about anxiety to try to get there quicker or to make it happen faster. If you find yourself in that flow, relax. I know, might not be what you want to hear, but try to just stay present and be in the moment, and hold it in your heart that the divine is making that promise to you, or the divine is showing you that they are going to follow through on whatever that Ten of Cups dream is. Okay, whatever that vision is, it's yours. There's no need to doubt it. There's no need to second guess it. There's no need to keep, ruminating about it. It's yours. Especially if you've been having dreams about whatever this situation is. What's the introspection? Thank you. The Page of Swords. Yeah. Trying to get you to think of something or look at something in a new way. The Two of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Some of y'all might feel a little bothered or a little upset. That's like, why does the divine keep showing me this thing when it's not my reality right now? Almost like I don't want to see it if it's not my reality right now. But there's something a little bit deeper. Maybe that's what you have to investigate. Or maybe that's what you have to look at those dreams and those visions from a spiritual lens as opposed to an emotional one, which is very normal, very, very human of us, right? We do it all the time. But I think that's going to be the game changer for you, Pisces, Aries, when it comes to whatever this vision of the Ten of Cups is. What does the future hold? Excuse me. Yeah, it's like I'm almost fast in this energy. Future holds the Eight of Cups. Yeah, like I said, the great detachment. The great detachment. So you're going to be free from something here. Whether that's maybe anger, sadness, sorrow, resentment, pain. You're not going to feel that anymore. Come sometime soon. Show me the 11th house. What's this community? Thank you. The Five of Wands. Yeah, okay. Maybe there's a little bit of drama happening in your community right now. Whoever's a part of this Five of Wands energy, they were a part of your karmic lessons. Maybe that's that karmic cleanse. But they might not be a part of your future. What is Pisces, Aries ascending into? Yeah. You might be trying to take people with you or keep connections that are meant to, that you're meant to. Six of Swords and Eight of Cups. Okay. Show me entrance. You're entering your Queen of Wands era. Now that is you in the court cards for me, Pisces Aries. You are the Queen of Wands. Okay. Rising into yourself. Yeah, and again, everything's going to be a little bit more self-focused, but in a healthy way. Once we hit that Saturn and Neptune conjunction in February, show me the Six of Swords with the Sun. Thank you. The Emperor. Right. Oh, boy. Okay, maybe this is who we gotta let go of. This Emperor could be a source of this emotional immersion, or maybe that's where you're headed towards. An Emperor who is a part of this Ten of Cups with you. Show me the Ten of Cups with Cancer. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Somebody or the Divine is working behind the scenes to bring this to you, to bring in this Ten of Cups. So it might happen quicker than you assume. Like, again, certain things in your life might start to speed up while other things are slowing down. It's important for you to really maybe lean on that Piscean energy and flow with it. That's that Two of Swords. Like, this and that can be true at the same time. This can be speeded up and that slowing down is possible. Like, it doesn't mean that one is better than the other or something's wrong. Like, it's just the nature of the season you're in, the Magician. Yeah, you're in a particular soul season here. Strength, energy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Tell me about the Eight of Wands with this vision. Thank you. I love when the cards just like slide out the deck. All right, here you go. It's me. It's the Sun. Double Sun energy. So again, this is a positive shift that's happening for you. The Divine isn't showing you that Ten of Cups to tease you, Pisces Aries. They're not showing that to you to make you want something that's not going to happen. They're not playing tricks on you. They're preparing you. They're giving you answers. They're giving you solace. They're giving you peace of mind. It's almost like the Divine needs you to believe a little bit more, have a little bit more faith, trust a little bit more. They're not working against you. Again, it's like they wouldn't show you this Ten of Cups to dangle it in front of your face if it wasn't going to be your reality. It is going to be your reality. Yeah, Sun energy. Yeah, it's happening. What's the introspection with the Page of Swords? The Seven of Wands. But maybe it's a mindset shift that has to happen here, Pisces Aries, so that you don't block out what the Divine is trying to make happen for you. It's like there's a part of you that thinks it's a trick or think it's something that's deceptive, and it's not. Okay, show me the future of the Eight of Cups. Yeah, justice. This is your justice showing up for you. Your future is going to be balanced. It's going to be fair. It's not going to lack anything. And why the conflict with the community? The Two of Swords. Right. Yeah. Maybe I'm feeling the word abandonment. Maybe this is bringing up some sort of abandonment energy or abandonment wounds that are ready to heal for you, Pisces Aries. Whether it's like, I don't want to abandon my community, but I do feel called to go somewhere else, or like I do feel like I need to make a move or take a step in a different direction. You can still have love for people but need space. You can still care but not engage. It doesn't, they don't have to be mutually exclusive. Maybe this is a lesson in loving from afar. Maybe that's relevant in this situation. How do you love people from afar? You can have love in your heart for them or whoever this is, but still keep moving on your path. Again, it's that great detachment. So some sort of love that you have might be actually keeping you a bit stagnant And the divine is going to help you break the attachments so that the love can still grow and be there, but you don't get held up by it. Yeah, that's Queen of Wands vibes for sure. They could care for you, they can love you, but if the energy says move and go here, they're going to move. They trust their spirit above all else. Okay, show me the entrance into the Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Cups. I just heard, and that's your truth. Wheel of Fortune, exactly. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You're entering a time where nostalgia, things of the past don't keep you from expanding and growing and moving in the directions that your spirit is calling you to move. That is the power of the Queen of Wands. And that is who the divine is calling you to become right now. Because that's what's needed and necessary. It's like, I don't want to move in case somebody comes back around, or in case this happens, or in case people need me. And it's like, if your spirit is telling you to move or shift in a certain way, you want to listen to that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. All right, so let's get you some guidance here. What guidance do you have here for Pisces, Aries, and the Six of Swords with the Emperor and underneath this Sun energy? Psychic healing. Yeah, the Moon and Neptune. Psychic healing can also be a trusting card for me. Like, trust what you're being shown. If it's yours, it's always yours. No amount of distance, no amount of movement, no amount of anything is going to separate you from what is truly meant to be. So I think it's like you're almost afraid to move because you don't want to miss out on something. And you can't miss out on what's for you. And for somebody here, or some of y'all, you can't get in alignment with what's for you if you don't move. So you see how that kind of like, that kind of mindset can kind of work against itself. I think that's what the divine is trying to detach you from here, Pisces, Aries. Show me immerse with the Ten of Cups and strength. What's the guidance? Ooh, sensuality. Exactly. Ooh, what a beautiful way to develop sensuality, which is not just sacral chakra, you know, sexual energy. Sensuality is all the senses. Touch, taste, sight, smell, sound. It's like the divine wants you to imagine that Ten of Cups as your reality right now. That's what's going to build your senses around that timeline that you are going to be ushered in here into. You are entering. But if you resist the feeling and you resist the thoughts, then it can't fully come in. This is about being receptive, Empress energy. Again, Venus is making a lot of conjunctions right now. We're all getting some love lessons from Mama Venus here, okay? But that's what I feel. The stronger your sensuality around that Ten of Cups is, the quicker it can come in, the more vibrant it'll be for you, the more eccentric and just kind of like embodied and immersed you can be in it because you've already been in it. It's like, you know how you get in the ocean or you get in the pool and it's freezing cold, but then after a while the water starts to feel warm? It's because your body temperature adjusts. That's what I feel like the divine is asking you to get into the pool. Yes, it's going to be cold. Yes, you know, but you're going to adjust to that feeling and then it's going to start feeling warm. And then you get out of the pool or you get out of the ocean and you go back and it's still warm, right? Because your body's still in the memory of being immersed in the water. Okay. So feel like you have that Ten of Cups now. Even if it's not necessarily the 3D reality, it seems like you're being tapped into a 4D, 5D reality that is trickling in. Okay. Thank you. I didn't even have to say it, divine. Foresight, vision, come on. like I said, the divine is giving you a vision of truth. It is real. It's not fake. It's not a trick. It's real. But maybe that's what it is. You got to start accepting that in your heart and in your emotional body, and start allowing that trust to grow and live and be a part of who you are. Like, we resist so much of our happiness and we resist so much of our joy because of fear. Because it might not be fully tangible just yet. And it's like the divine is trying to break you out of that. Feel like you have it now. Walk and move, talk, dress, think, whatever it is. And that way, when it shows up, you're already in motion. Your body's already adjusted to it. You're already warmed up. Yeah. Show me introspection with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Okay, dream. I can't make it up. It is something significant about your dreams. Patience, completion, and dream. Right. What you're waiting out is the completion of a cycle. Okay. What you're waiting for is this cycle to complete. You're getting dreams of what that completed cycle looks like. And the divine is asking you to be patient in aligning with that timeline. Okay. Can I get one for the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands for the 12th house? What guidance do you have here? Inner peace, right. If the idea of being in that vision, the idea of having that 10 of Cups causes anxiousness, again, you're like, ugh, it gives you any other feeling but peace, that's the work. That's where the divine wants you to focus in at. Because your future almost depends on this, Pisces-Aries. Yeah, talk about it. Revival. Your future depends on it. Justice. Okay. Whatever you feel like you're owed and whatever you feel like is due to you, you are. In fact, you're right about that. It is happening. But in order for it to happen, you have to be at some sort of peaceful place with everything. It's like you can't keep harboring... You can't harbor resentment and pain and anger and then expect to receive the balance and the justice for that when there's no room in your emotional body to feel the happiness of that balance and justice, because you still have anger and resentment in there. And I'm speaking from absolute experience, okay? Real. The more you heal that, the more you feel those emotions, you make sense of it, you get underneath them, you understand why that anger was there, why the resentment is there, it fades. It literally, I've shifted that kind of energy like that sometimes by just sitting with it. Not resisting it, allowing myself to feel whatever I needed to feel. And then once I got through it, it was like, oh, okay. I understand a little more. And then lightness in my whole auric field. Like, whoa, that was really weighing me down. You're going to have a couple experiences like that in January. Okay, yeah, because this is a part of your rebirth. This is a part of your rebirth. Ayahuasca. Okay. And the entrance, lemon balm in the community. Exactly. You're entering the community of Empress energy, regardless of your gender here. That's the entrance. That's the ascendance into that Queen of Wands energy. And you're going to connect with other Queen of Wands and other queens, other empresses, other emperors. You have the emperor out here. But you do have to do that 12th house work of transcendence to get there. Okay? Yeah, higher consciousness. And wealth at the bottom. Exactly. A higher frequency is calling you, Pisces-Aries. It's time to answer that call, my loves. Let me know your thoughts about this message, what connected with you in the comments down below, if anything did. I really do hope that this brought about some sort of clarity and confirmation around what you might have going on here in January. I love you all so, so very much. And keep in mind, if you want your own astrology reading, you can book that at my website, cusproses.store. That'll be linked down below. Alrighty, my loves. And I'll see you in our next one. Love you lots. Namaste.